So over these past months, actually years, but definitely coming to the forefront over the past couple of months, I have watched so much, and been a part of it myself, even stooping to kneel to be part of diatribe, argument, whatever it is that helps us sleep at night. And I've come to a point where no, absolutely no. This time is portentous beyond the reasoning of most who I see doing this arguing, most who I see spreading this dissension, and all of it for the sake of a serpent's narrative. Go figure. I am not willing to watch you die for the beast. I am not willing to validate you for defending the beast. I am not willing to sacrifice myself to the indulgence of opinion, idealism, or whatever else has been so artfully crafted into your spirit. I have been at war with this evil for a millennia. I have been struck down, but not destroyed. Persecuted, but not abandoned. I have seen with my own eyes the evil that you so blithely defend. I have seen with my own eyes the evil that you uplift and praise, thinking yourself all the while a righteous servant of God. You are a servant to he that calls himself the God of this world. A most clever artificer of that which you have come to think is holy. And worse still, I see you begging for more, even at the price of your own life and the lives of those you would call your family and friends. Comply, you say. It's for the greater good. What does that trope even mean? How many billions, how many trillions have died for the cause of the greater good? Only for you to turn around and say, what evil destroyed them? Let us now betake ourselves the place of God on high and begat ourselves an even better, greater good. Such arrogance is the folly of man, that to eat of forbidden fruit was for the greater good, that for Cain to kill Abel was for the greater good, for my brother to die instead of Barabbas was for the greater good. Such arrogance to say, we abandoned not God, but old-fashioned notions. See, we have polished the old notions. They are better now. As to those who are now angry with me, to those who think that I desire conflict, I will say this. Good. In the coming days you will call me and mine Adelphoi. That you think I desire conflict is a stark representation of the conflict within yourself. I do not desire conflict. But who cries out, peace, peace, when there is no peace? There is a war raging, a war many millennia old, and you and yours are running interference for an enemy so pathetic that if I could get my heel on his neck but once, this would all be over. You have been running interference for a snake since Cain built the city of retribution, and still you think yourself righteous. Your companions pat you on the back and heartily agree, lest their own righteousness come to vision as the dross that it is. To those of you who accuse me of being a conspiracy theorist, know this. The Beast, in the 1950s, coined the term conspiracy theorist to disqualify those who would question, speak out, take a stand, or fight against their designs. To those of you who would accuse me of being a conspiracy theorist, why are you so glib as to accept that which is fed you by unknown hands? To those who call yourself believers, why are you so quick to attack your brethren in the defense of this beast and his narrative? To those who call themselves enlightened, to those of you who call yourselves enlightened, have you ever seen a nest of glowworms? Each one is a light unto itself, but outside, the entire world is absolute darkness. Unlike many of you, I was never granted the luxury of innocence. I was never granted the luxury of other people's validation. Unlike many of you, I have seen things that I would rather take to my grave. Done things that have broken me into a million pieces and driven me almost to madness with guilt. I've had things done to me that it would do no good to speak of here. All of this is to say, the beast waged war against God in heaven, and many saints fell by his deception. In Jeremiah 16:19 it is written, "Our fathers possessed nothing but false gods, worthless idols that did them no good. Our fathers have inherited lies, and they do not know." Our fathers have inherited lies, and they do not know it. Psalms 5, chapter 12 states, "They are surrounded on all sides by shields." That's a paraphrase. But it actually says, Psalms 5:12, that they are surrounded with the favor of God as with shields. That's a reference to you and to me. We, the many billions, we, the millennia old children of God. Know this: break away from the power of beast, and you will live. As it stands, I can't take watching you die anymore.